Hello and welcome everybody, it's Rose Smith here from AbsoluteSoulSecrets.com. Thanks so much for joining me today. I've got this week's Pick a Card Weekly Tarot reading. Okay, so pick a number now between 1 and 5 and I'll do a Psychic Tarot interpretation for you. You can have more than one number, okay? Maybe you want to have 2 numbers or 3 numbers, okay? If you're new, subscribe to me live and hit that notification bell right now. Thank you very much. Let's go to the board now and see what these cards have to say. All right, we're doing card number 1. I like to have a little drawing. I like to have a little vision first before I draw the cards. The first thing I see is a row of lots of little pearls, and they're sort of mauve, blue and grey, different colours. These are pearls of wisdom that come out of your mouth, so you might surprise yourself with the actual wise advice. I was going to say wild advice. Wisely wild advice that you give. Okay, let's see what card we get. The card that comes out is the 10 of Cups. This is fabulous for your home life, especially with your family. It's really lovely because you might be feeling in a rather caring or nurturing mood, or perhaps somebody is caring or nurturing towards you. You could be dealing with children in the coming days, or you could be dealing with your own inner child who needs attention. It's very hard to nurture others if you're not nurturing yourself as well, okay? Because you need to feel fulfilled with what you're doing in life. It's a bit like, when you go on an aircraft and they talk about the oxygen and the oxygen mask coming down. They always tell you to put your own mask on first and then to attend to children, okay, because you don't want to run out of oxygen. For example, she's wearing green because there's a lot of growth with this card. It's 10 of Cups. It also brings happiness as well, and this care and consideration. So there we go. That's number 1. Number 2, card number 2. What do I see around this? I see a window. It's night outside. Maybe there's something you're unaware of because you're in the dark, but there is still a window of opportunity, even if you don't know the full story of what's going on. Now I'm seeing greenbacks, the American money. So money might be involved in this as well. A way to make money. And it's basically saying have a go even if you don't understand all of the details. You're still in the dark a bit. Still, here we go. I just saw a fish actually. I thought it was funny, but I didn't mention, but here it is here. So it's the 3 of Cups. Working with different people. I won't say working, it's like celebrating or socializing with different people, but they still have a spiritual connection because they're all in the fish's mouth, and they're coming out and going out to celebrate. So you might find that you have different people that you celebrate with, even though in your normal everyday life you don't normally deal with them. They could be people you're going out, friends, for example. But there's something here about a bountiful outcome, some sort of contentment. Even if you face some difficulty, going out with these people will enliven your spirits, okay? So go for it. Card number 3. Card number 3, what do I see for you? Okay, there's a woman here with her arm out, and then there's strings. Okay, who's the woman that is pulling the strings? Who are the puppets, and who is the controller? That's the first question to ask yourself. Are you being controlled by somebody with a strong feminine energy, or maybe even, your mother or a family member? Okay, that's a question for you. Let's get more clarification on that for card number 3. The card that comes out is the Wheel of Fortune. This is a major arcana card. It's fairly important. It basically says no matter what the situation is, that everything changes. Okay, the Wheel of Fortune is forever turning, heralding change. It's unfolding your fate. So it doesn't actually say which way it's going to go. If somebody is controlling you, it's saying it won't be forever. And you're going to come up with some brilliant idea to escape from that control. And if it's you controlling somebody, then you're going to realise what it is that you're doing. Maybe you do it unconsciously, you're not even aware. Some people, they're brought up in a certain family, that's the family dynamics, and everybody's controlling everybody. However, you may come to realise that you can step outside of those family dynamics, whatever it was that you were brought up with. Things are changing in your life in a major way. If you pick card number 3. Card number 4, let's have a look now. What do I see? Okay, it's like it's in the Mediterranean. There's curtains here that are flowing in a gentle breeze. It's very pleasant. It's a balmy sort of night. And there's ocean outside the window that I can see. It's like maybe you need a break or thinking about going overseas, a vacation, something to do with the ocean. Ships, I see ships in the night. Oh, there's a saying, what was that saying about, meeting someone, like 2 ships in the night. So you're just passing and then you come together for a moment and then you go on your way. Okay, I'll leave that to you to decide what that means, but you might be able to understand my gist there. Okay, the card that comes up is the 8 of Swords. If this is you, it means that you've probably felt trapped by some situation. That might be why you're hankering to go overseas or go on a trip, or maybe, meet another ship in the night. It's an issue for you to decide, are you happy being trapped in that situation? Do you want to be trapped? Maybe this is role play, I don't know. Horses for courses. However, I do see these ropes loosening. Actually, they're not even tight. They're not even, they're not tight. It's not like you can't escape. You can escape if you wish to. So I guess the decision is, do you want to escape? Or are you happy in this situation? All these ideas are stuck in the ground. They are grounded in reality. And because of that, it's really affecting your life. You are bound by the dictates of authority, okay? And you don't have to be anxious about it, but you have to make a decision about whether or not you want that situation to continue. Card number 4. Won't be forever though, they're not tight. You can get out of it. Number 5. Number 5 is alive. What do I see? I see cash register, tape, the receipt. It could be a day of spending money, buying things that you need or that you want, and the receipt is given to you. Okay, so there's also a thing about, you've got the receipts. That means you've got the experience. You've got the rungs on the board. So you can feel fairly confident today in what you're doing. The card that comes out for you is the King of Pentacles, all about your money, honey. And this is somebody who is very confident, especially because, he's a king, he should be confident, but especially because he's dressed in aubergine. This is the colour of the third eye. It's sort of like an indigo type colour. Also, there's a lot of grapes, a harvest at the top. So this is some sort of success that he has managed to work for, and now he can enjoy the rewards of his hard-earned labour. It's somebody very astute. It's somebody who's quite diligent and conscientious in their work. They're spiritually aware and they're in control of their life. You might meet somebody like this. Somebody like this can actually not only give you advice, but can also give you help or assistance as well. Doesn't mean it's a man, but it's more likely to be somebody who's a bit older than you, a fair bit older than you, and who's had some success in life. It could be a woman in her 50s or older, okay? But it is a fabulous card. if you don't meet someone like that, then do a meditation, go within and go back to your ancestors, because you will have an ancestor somewhere back in your past that you can ask for help to maybe show you how to deal with money so that you're successful, how to attract money to you, okay? And yeah, you can do it spiritually. The issue about that is it's not just about thinking about it. You've got to get down at a super deep level of the subconscious to change your patterns of energy around money. Okay, well, that's the cards for this week. You can see that there's only one major arcana here at number 3. Now, I'm getting a real sense of sort of balance here, going one way, going to the other way, going one way, going to the other way. And this is the center point, the lever, the fulcrum, I think it's called, the fulcrum, not lever. These are the levers, this is the fulcrum, and it's about balance. So you might go to the feminine, then go to the masculine, go to the feminine, go to the masculine, back and forward like that. See, we've got swords here, it's a more masculine side, and see, we've got cups here, which is a more feminine side. So find balance in all things that you do. Okay, so that's it for this week. I hope this is useful for you. Thank you so much for watching today. Leave a comment or a like, that would be fabulous. But most importantly, have a wonderful week, and I'll see you all again soon. Thanks and bye for now. Thanks so much for watching. Please visit my website absolutesoulsecrets.com for all things spiritual. Have a lovely day.